Welcome to episode 50 of Wilderheim. The final episode, for now at least. Got Abby K or Daddy K in the chat. Torque, how's it going? Dad, this has to be the last one. Really enjoyed the series. Well, I'm so happy you enjoyed it. I'm very happy about that. We'll definitely be doing more, don't worry. This is not the end of Valheim for the channel by any means. This just felt like a solid number to wrap up the Wilderheim series on. We kind of completed a lot of the stuff. We got the Queen out, and it was a solid Mistlands playthrough. Yep, Ashlands is coming out. Yep, no release date for that one yet, but we will be definitely doing a playthrough for Ashlands. And what I'm kind of thinking for that is, I had a friend or two that was potentially interested in joining in every now and then for episodes of that, but I was thinking for the Ashlands, I would just kind of create like the full playthrough of Valheim, because when Ashlands is released, that now unlocks a whole massive portion of the map that can be explored and discovered and everything, and then we can just kind of wait for Deep North to come out and other things, and just kind of go with a big, casual, uncut series of like little episodes and stuff for a full Valheim playthrough with that. And by then, Enshrouded will be out as well, which I'm super excited about. That new survival crafting game, kind of like Minecraft, where it's all block-based and voxel-based, so I'm pretty stoked for that one as well. We'll definitely be mixing that one in with the Valheim. And then between now and then, I've got some cool Valheim builds planned. Just some other ideas, a couple more episodes in the mini build series, as well as some Return to Moria that I thought was just a fun little game to kind of fill the gap between now and Ashlands and everything. And how's it going, Dogga? Welcome. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I know it's been a little slow content-wise for me lately. I haven't posted since my last Saturday stream with Kongveal for Return to Moria. We'll be streaming again this Saturday, so be sure to join for that as well. Yeah, it's been busy. Work picked up a little bit for me, and then I also got invited to a YouTube conference for small creators. So that's been quite fun and interesting. I've got to express a lot of opinions and tips and other things, and it's been a lot of fun. So with that, I figured I'd squeeze another live stream in with another Wilderheim here between now and Saturday's stream for Return to Moria. And how's it going, Kreishi's Toshki? I feel like I should just call you Sheesh from now on. Congrats. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Always feels like that those are the moments when I like YouTube, when they kind of listen to small creators and they take the time to schedule things like that. It was like specifically for smaller creators, which is kind of cool. Be my guest. All right, you'll be Sheesh from now on. This is kind of cozy actually, with the bathhouse kind of interior and exterior with the storm going on right now. Yeah, what I was thinking for this episode is we could just chat and have a good time, and I wanted to try out some of my magic stuff too. I made some Seeker Aspic to be able to try out some of those, so we could just go into the Black Forest and have some fun with Great Orbs. And then let me actually go check on my chickens. That was what we did on last episode, if I remember. We got some of those ready, and I don't think. Uh-oh, there's only one here. Is that? Oh no, there's two, okay. I was like, uh-oh, but they're hungry, so let me go grab some stuff for them. Because I guess they ate the little bits of stuff and barley and whatnot that I put in there last time. And maybe I haven't been on top of getting the eggs from them lately either. Casting fireballs is super cool. That's what I'm doing right now in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll have to do that with the staff. Oh, we have the Staff of Protection. We have the ice. Oh yeah, Staff of Embers. That's the one. Yeah, we'll try that one out. So those are what we'll be getting into. in a minute here, but let me just see if I have any, did the chickens eat, beach seeds as well? I don't remember. I'm just gonna toss them some of those. We'll see if they stop going hungry. I did have some more, prop seeds over there too that I can harvest. I'm sure they'll like those, but so far this little chicken den has been working out okay. All right, let's see. Are they gonna eat those? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, they're pecking their heads down, so yep, they're happy now. Okay, cool. So they eat beach seeds. That's good. Got all your skills up, the 60, 66 level range, that's awesome. I haven't played Baldur's Gate. I know a few that do a lot of that game. Heard it's pretty fun. So I'm not gonna need my cultivator today. I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. Same thing with the hoe. We'll just grab like some of the magic stuff and mess around and have some fun. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I've got the Staff of Frost, Protection, Staff of Embers, and the Dead Razor, which is kind of cool. Where you can make skeletons like join you and everything. And with the forge and the magic table being able to be upgraded, we can level them up and get some more companions and things, which is kind of fun. 4 skeletons now? Holy cow. That is crazy. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely have to raise my skill in that then. That's really cool. Alright, so let me put the Seeker Aspect. What does this primarily do? It's kind of mostly health, so we'll replace it with the Serpent Stew there. And maybe now would be the time. It's a rainy, gloomy day. So I might feel like going out into the Black Forest. We can get back at some of these Grey Dwarfs and start with the, let's see. We can start with the Dead Razor. I don't know how much is required to use it, but I'm hoping that it's not like absurd. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see if the Seeker Aspect is enough. How's it going, Kongveal? Welcome. Baldur's Gate 3 is amazing, and a big time sink at the same time. Okay. 60 hours in, I'm about halfway through. Okay, gotcha. So it's not quite like a 40-hour Valheim. I guess, yeah, 40 hours I think is the predicted Valheim run. Works great if you get 2 anchors and a sword. Oh, okay. So how does this work? Okay, yeah, we can't do that yet. I need to get some more. Ooh, we can shoot this thing though. Okay. Are these fireballs kind of? Oh, there we go. Oh man, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, let me get back at you with some magic now, Shaman. Oh man, I didn't think this could just one-shot him. It was actually a lot of fun. Holy cow. Well, that's a really easy way to farm Grey Dwarf stuff, as long as you don't shoot the spawner. Because it does like an AoE, so you can just like wait for them to group up and just stand like on the perimeter here. That's actually kind of cool. Well, yeah, we should go try to make another food of the ether regen, and we can test out some new features as well. Let's see what how the frost staff does against these things. Oh, it makes them slow as heck. It sounds like you're in the wrong chat room. Oh, the skeletons will help me level up the skill? Oh, that's really cool. Alright, so the frost definitely doesn't like one-shot them, but look at that. Like, he's just frozen. Can't even move. Alright. Yeah. It's more direct and it's really fast, which I really like. So if you kind of have a lot of enemies coming at you, especially the Mistlands, you know, shoot a bunch of them with the frost and it'll slow them way the heck down. That's just really cool. You know, it's not as much for like the killing as it is for just slowing them down. Me and Torque are the cool kids. Frost is just an inaccurate machine gun. Yeah, yeah, definitely. See, we can go like boom, and then I could go like that when they're stopped, and that'll take care of them. That's probably, I don't know, switching between like the two. Boom. Hey, look at that, elemental magic, improved to 5. But we need 50 to summon in more skeletons. Okay, those things are kind of cool. Do I have enough to do the Staff of Protection, and how well does that work? Because what I'm thinking here is, yes, this is the last episode of Wilderheim. Y'all wanted me to end it on episode 50. But what I'll do is I'll keep this character, I'll keep everything that we've done in this world, and when Ashlands drops, I will do some live streams with this character, and I will take it into Ashlands as a fun thing, alongside the Ashlands playthrough, obviously, but just so we can, like, immediately check out some of the awesome Ashlands stuff with a character that's been properly prepped for it. Alright, so what does this thing do? How many hits until it gets compromised? Because we're just blocking 100% of the damage. I mean, it feels like we can just, like, run through anything right now. I think the bubble has a health, though, doesn't it? These guys certainly aren't destroying it yet. This is actually... Oh, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. So it does have a health. But that took a long time, especially for Great Orbs. And we can already just instantly redo it again. Oh, this thing's crazy. I bet you a Seeker, though, you only get 1 hit for it. If you use Skellies, use the Staff of Protection to put bubbles on them. Oh, that's really cool. So it'll actually do it to them as well. Oh, I did not know that. That is really awesome. Oh, the health increases as well as your skill increases. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I'm like beginning to like magic now. Let's get the Ember's staff out. Oops, it wore off now. How's it going, Matthew? Looking forward to more of your builds in Enshrouded. Heck yeah! I am so excited for that game. And we have a release date. That'll just be such a fun one. Alright, let's take care of these guys. Let's go back and try to make some more ether food. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game, especially with the, like, building concepts. All the features we can get above Valheim, like digging in the terrain, building, like, cliffy, foresty feel for houses and things. I'm really excited for that one for sure. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Once Ashlands drops, we'll be doing some more Valheim with Ashlands and weaving in Enshrouded into the mix. Big time. That's gonna be a big game for the channel. I really like it. Kongville, you're heading home from work. Be back in 20-30 minutes when I get home. Have fun and die well. Thanks, Kongville. I appreciate it. Alright, so what other foods do we need that produce the ether? So I think I've unlocked a lot of stuff. Let's see. It's gonna be... There's the Seeker Aspect. That stuff was pretty cheap, relatively speaking. Oh, the Yggdrasil Porridge. That's what I remember being. Oh, we need the sap, though. Barley and royal jelly and sap. Let's go grab some of that, because that gives us 80 as well, and if we just eat those two, we could really put some of this magic stuff to the test. We could go in the plains and stuff, even. Alright, so I've got all my Mistlands goodies here. We may need to go grab... Oh, no, we do have some sap. Nice, okay. Let me just sink all of my, my random stuff in a chest here that I don't need from all those Great Orbs. And then let's go grab some recipes. Let's see. So sap, we need royal jelly, and we needed barley, which I'm... Oh, hey, look at that! I actually have some in here. Well, there you go. But I should probably make some more, because that stuff gives 80, which is... it's pretty good. I not keep any of the barley? Did I put it? Oh, I must have put it all to the chickens unless I saved a little bit. It's okay, we can go into the plains and get some more at some point. Or maybe I have it in a food chest somewhere, actually. Did I just hear a chicken? A rooster or something? We have... Oh, hey, look at that! We have an egg! That's awesome. And they laid it inside, and it's warm, so that's really cool. I wonder if their AI is, like, smart enough to do that. If they'll go, like, indoors by the fire to lay their eggs. That would be really, really cool, actually. We'll have to see what their trend is with laying more of the eggs. 'Cause that's really awesome. Although it did, wait, did they just, nope, it didn't lay an egg yet. Okay, so they just have the one in there, and I don't have to do anything. I can just let that one hatch, which is really cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and sleep, and then maybe we should go to the plains and try some of this stuff. This will be fun. The learn by deconstructing the build types and Enshrouded is a great idea. As much as I love my 900 plus hours in Valheim, it's time for an evolution in the survival building games. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel as well. Valheim will never leave because it's just so iconic, so amazing, so well done, such an awesome community. You know, I could go on and on. I love the game. But yeah, I was kind of feeling like, you know, Valheim really made my transition from Minecraft because I loved building in Minecraft previously, and then Valheim kind of set the tone for all these survival games. I switched to it and I was like, yeah, I'm not really going back to a blocky environment. I kind of liked the way Valheim looked and how the building worked. So yeah, I've been enjoying it ever since, but now having something like Enshrouded where you can just get like Minecraft 10.0 with textures that mesh together and everything, man, I just cannot wait to go wild with that game. I was kind of limited for the demo because I was like, yeah, they're gonna... You know, I'm not going to be able to save any of my well, I could save the files, but they're not really going to be able to load in the fully released version, so I was like, yeah, I'll just try to build some, like, little stuff and just touch the surface. But, man, when I've got, like, hundreds of hours to sink into that one over the years, I will certainly be doing lots of builds and things. I'm really excited for that one. I just love the concept, too, of, like, the way the terrain regenerates and everything. It's just so well done. Very multiplayer friendly. Really, really like that. Or if you want to do like a little starter house, you can just pop your flame altar down. And then if you're done with it, you could just pick the flame altar up and the terrain will just regenerate and revert back to normal. You can move on to another location without having all the lag and instances like Valheim if you decide to do a bunch of terraforming or something and never come back to it. Hobbit House was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I was kind of like a test of, okay, could I do a Hobbit House and would it look good? And I think the answer was yes. I think it was a lot of fun. And yeah, definitely when the game releases, I hope to do a lot more Hobbit houses and bigger ones, you know, that are more decked out than that little one. That was kind of a fun little test, but it did well. Hey, we got a lot of subscribers from it, and I think the Enshrouded community really liked it. The devs liked it, so I guess that's a good sign. OMG, this is the stream where you cue the Titanic. My heart will go on. Heck yeah, SpongeBob. Valheim will go on, don't worry. It's not the end. It's just the wrap-up of the Wilderheim series, but how's it going? Gore, I hope I'm pronouncing your username correctly, but welcome to the stream. Love the architecture. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, I plan to, I did just release Patreon and channel memberships. They're in their early stages right now, but I hope to get a little community server out when Ashlands drops. So you can all have fun there, and that could kind of be some live streams for Valheim and a bunch of fun. Right now, I just have a couple of tiers, and one of them, I've started uploading world files where I've got some of my builds that you've seen in videos, where you can access those and explore them and everything else. So for any of you that might enjoy something like that, I decided to start and set that up since I've been getting some requests for it. So yeah, You know, a lot of you. Ooh, oh, there's the lox. Okay, let's. I don't think I can eat my. Oh, I can. I can eat that. Okay, nice. So we don't have much. Let's use our staff of protection first, because we've got a lox over here. Or actually, no. We wanna summon some skeletons while I can, and then we're gonna use our staff of protection. So how does this thing work? Oh, that's awesome. Damn, I love how they just kind of climb up out of the ground. Okay, this definitely requires a lot of stamina. But for the concept that you can have like some dudes protecting your base is really cool. And yeah, it does. It protects them. That's really, really cool. Okay, let's see what they do to take out this lox. Oops. Okay. Well, that bubble protected them for now anyway. All right. Well, there's a couple feelings that I'm hearing as well, but let's see. How does the wand do against this thing? Oh wow. It's actually pretty. That's actually a lot of damage that these little guys are doing, and their health is still decent too. This guy's still got the bubble around it. That's pretty nuts. Wow. They're actually gonna take care of it. I have to do nothing here, aside from shoot it with a couple fireballs, but they're like still kind of on full health. Okay, not quite anymore. How's it going? Indonesia here, nice, welcome. Welcome, Eurasia. Do I have tamed wolves? I do not have tamed wolves currently. That's something that like I really want to do for the, oh, let's see, there we go. That's taken care of. And that was easy. I love magic. It feels so laid back. I otherwise wouldn't be like reading chat and everything, just casually. But my skeletons did die, but they took care of the Lux and the fueling and all the Greators that came over, for the most part, with a little bit of aided help. So that's kind of fun. They're actually better than I thought, and they only increase apparently with better skill. Yeah, in terms of tame wolves and everything, I know I had tamed some of the Lox earlier in this series and stuff that were wandering the forest, but something I want to do with like the Ashlands playthrough, for example, I'm thinking of structuring it to be live streams and shorter episodes, and y'all can tell me what you think of this. But what I was thinking is like the main episodes could be, you know, 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever, as like video form, and then whenever I have really long adventures or grinding for resources, because a lot of you really like to see the full uncut building and harvesting resources and everything, and just chat and have a good time, I'll do live streams. So for those of you who want to watch the series and just watch the videos, it'll fully make sense. But then if you want to watch the full uncut thing, then all the resource gathering and everything else will be live, and that could be a really fun way to kind of switch it up, mix it up. And I want to just play out the whole game, you know, tame wolves, tame boar, have farms, just like roleplay the whole thing, and really create like the Valheim world, kind of like what PewDiePie did with his Minecraft world back when he blew up a while ago. Kind of do that, dedicate like a world and just go nuts on it with Valheim. We won't like switch seeds halfway through or other things. I just really want to play it through. That'd be a lot of fun. Just make sure you keep the bubble up on them. Okay, so yeah, I can like continuously summon it in as they as it dies off. That's cool. Let's see. Let me grab. What do I want to get? Did I have any more meat platters? Or did I eat the last one before? Well, we have serpent stew, so I can go ahead and eat that as soon as my meat platter gets low. Okay, so let me summon in like a bunch of them here this time. Let's max this thing out. Fixtion, what's my bitrate for streaming? I actually have some OBS videos out on my channel. One for streaming, one for recording, and one for my audio settings, if you're interested in checking out more detail. But right now I have it at around 16,000 kilobits per second, and I've set it to be a variable bitrate so that if my internet goes low, sometimes my ISP in the mountains where I am will kind of vary all over the place, so if my internet like starts crashing, it'll lower the bitrate dynamically to keep up with it. So I had to do that in order for my streams to stay consistent. But yeah, that's where it's at right now for streaming in 1440p. 16,000 seems to be pretty good for me. Oh, your dead razor is not strong enough to control more summons. Okay, so that's what you're saying. You can do 3 right now, but in order to get 4, we can... Oh, and it takes up a bit of our health as well to do that. Okay. Use 15,000 to still get 10 AP. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the higher you can go, it'll ultimately be better. I just find that, like, my internet speed fluctuates all the time, so, like, it's supposed to be 50 megabits upload, in which case I could pretty safely get away with, like, 25,000 all the time. But, first of all, it's not really necessary. I think the stream still looks okay. And secondly, it just seems to fluctuate too much to where I don't get a consistent 25. As some of you may know from earlier days when our stream was crashing all the time. All right, let's go. Let's bring the skellies and let's see how this works. Let's go into the plains biome with 3 of them. They've all got their little bubble, and I'll try to keep up on it this time. There's a Lox. Oh, nice. We can actually... This thing actually has some range. That's nice. Oh, hey! It protected us from the Death Skeeto. Oh, wow. This is fast. Okay, I'm gonna have to get ready to do another, There it goes. There it goes. Okay, they have new bubbles on them. Oh, one of them didn't get a new bubble. Do you have to be really close to them in order for that to work? Let me take care of this Death Skeeto, unless they already got it. That's what's like real. Oh, hey, look at that. They got it. Ah, the skeleton shot it too. Oh my gosh. You should get an award for that, Sten. Hey, that was actually impressive. That was impressive. All right. Let's do another little thing. So yeah, we all have to be close to each other. Okay. You can pet the skeletons. Rune loves you. I love the little bone sounds when you do that. That's awesome. Well, that's really cool, man. They're really doing their job. Get rid of these and that. And we can pick up some of the Lox stuff just because it's good. Don't need the trophy anymore. Yeah, the fur is nice, and some of the Lox meat if I could get it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Alright, so before our little thing wears off, let's go deeper into the plains. They actually go pretty fast. Like, I can be running in my heavier armor, obviously, but they'll keep up, which is nice. I really like that, actually. Alright, let's see what we got in here. We got the Lox out. Let's see like how much we can take out before they die. Oops, there goes my protection. Let's see, is the bow guy gonna get it again? It's nice when you summon 3 because you get a big chance of one of them having a bow. Oh, there you go, got it. Haha, nice. Alright, so yeah, I'll try like not to intervene a whole bunch and we'll see like how it goes. So my protection shield is down. Let me eat another one of those just to keep my magic all the way up. And this now, like, I can see the point of the ether armor, or the ether weave armor, so you can have a higher regeneration of ether, because it definitely goes kind of slow when you're using magic all the time. This is a very viable way of fighting. Alright, so here's another fueling. Let's see what these guys can do. Let me actually get my shield out. That might be more beneficial if I'm just kind of on standby. Alright, what are they gonna do? Oh, look at that. They even parried him. And yep, my magic just got improved. Oh, check that out. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Wow. Alright, let's keep conquering the plains. There's 3 locks over here. Alright, I'm gonna renew all of our shields. Let's just see what happens. Let's go, let's go. Alright. We still have 3 of them. They're all 3 on half health. I like to say. Yep, about a little over half health. So let's try this on the locks. Let's see if we can get like 1 to come over. Do 1 at a time. Ooh, that was a beating. That took away every one of their protective shields. Okay, buddies. There's some more protective shields for you. Oh, last minute, he was about to die. Okay, so the special attack from the locks is brutal on them. Okay. As to be expected. Let's just... Okay, they're dead. They are all dead. Okay. So, that's good to know. There we go. So magic is good. But when they really do their special attacks, the protective shield, it'd be nice to be a higher level, that's for sure. That Lox really wanted to do the special attacks. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this again. Let's see if the skeletons can go up against 2 Lox at full health. If I raise a couple of them. So there's 1. How much officially do I need for this? 100, okay. I'm sure it will probably go down as my skill goes up as well. I guess we'll have to see. Alright, here's another one. And my job will just be to protect them, so I'm just gonna have my shield out the whole time. And I'm gonna eat a serpent meat there. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and put them in some protection there and see how they can do on the Lox. Nice, okay, got a shot on it. I'm just gonna keep being ready to renew there. Oh lordy. That was a lot of, okay. Okay, maybe not 2 at once, that's crazy. And yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh gosh. That really did not work. We've still got the bow one alive. How low did they get? They really didn't do anything, did they? I could kind of just distract them as the bow guy shoots at them. Yeah, casting protection and summoning the skeletons will definitely decrease my health, that's for sure. It is blood magic, yep, that's true. I mean, it makes sense. It's pretty powerful. Oh gosh, now I'm kind of in trouble. At least this doesn't, like, decrease health. That does a lot of fire damage. Like, wow. I bet you, like, one of those would take out Eikther. Okay. Hi there, Lox, buddy. Ooh, okay. Yeah, having the... having the magic foods is definitely, a bit rough because you don't have high stamina or health. But again, that's kind of the point. So yeah, if I did this again, I'd be in the Fenris armor or the Ether Weave armor. Something where I can move around really fast. I think that would be really beneficial. That's just amazing though for taking out like big groups of them. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at that environment right now. That's like a screenshot right there. The golden light through the trees and like 2 biomes kind of interchanging with each other. That looks really cool. I love the lighting in Valheim. Always will. I always love finding these little islands or like alcoves where there's a couple biomes all in one area. Or we've got like some plains, some black forests, some mountains. And here we've got the trader nearby. I think my favorite seed so far, though, is the one that we're currently in for the mini build series. That one is a lot of fun. And we've got Hildur and Haldor both like in walking distance of each other. Alright, there's just one. That'll have to do for now. There we go, it's at 10 now. That's actually leveling up fairly quickly. Well, let me try my frost, because we're in the plains after all, and I think... Oh! Buddy, you just did that without a protection shield. I mean, you're basically dead, but... As long as you still like to be pet, I guess. That's crazy, though. Maybe that would be the way to go, is to summon a bunch of these guys. And then put protection shields around them, and then I should be using the frost to slow stuff down, actually. Which I think would be cool. Oh, if it gets to the higher level, you'll also get tougher? That is really, really cool. I actually love that. Let's do these guys. So like if I do a couple of frost shots, that'll slow, oh, and then this guy just needs some slowing down. Oh, that really works. Alright, yeah, the frost is pretty powerful in the plains biome. I'll give it that. They both are, though. The area of effect of the fires is definitely pretty cool. So yeah, that's magic, I guess. Oh, and I didn't have my full thing of armor on. Well, that would also help with the locks for sure. I wonder if we can snipe a Desquito. Oh no. Like Kongveal said, it's one of the most inaccurate. I think we have to be pretty close to things to actually have it work. Bye-bye, fueling. And I apologize, we're not doing the face cam today. I had it all set up for the conference thing that I was on. And I didn't have time to switch it back before streaming, and then I also wanted to try to figure out some more stuff of why my voice and audio weren't synced with the face cam. Because it would be synced for like the first half of the stream, and then it would go out of sync for the second half, which was kind of an issue. Howdy Kongveal, you're back. Well, I haven't died yet. We actually did a lot with the magic, and I kind of like it. Spread on the ice staff is? Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about how you were very accurate in the fact that the ice staff is a very inaccurate machine gun. I was not able to get a Desquito. I mean, I probably could if it's like right next to me, but... I kind of hope that they add more magic stuff with Ashlands. Because I was kind of like, with the concepts that they were doing, at least some of the concept art, like, with the theme around fire and everything, I think it could be really cool to add some more, you know, they kind of introduced the concept with Mistlands, but it would be really cool to add some more with the fire and stuff, whether that's like enchantments maybe you could start putting on certain weapons that maybe that weapon requires a little bit of magic, but then you actually start unlocking foods that can actually, rather than just giving you ether, they could also give you decent health and stamina. so you don't always feel like you gotta do one or the other. So maybe you could like put nice enchantments on weapons that require like a little bit of ether to use or something. I don't know, but I'm curious to see what they do to keep it spicy with Ashlands. I have a feeling they'll do a good job. They always do. It's always been worth the wait. But we'll have to see. I did get some barley, or oh, that was some flax. Okay, there might have been barley over there in terms of making more of that food, but now we actually have chests. Put things. This could be like a current recipes chest that I work on or something. There we go. Yeah, magic really is a lot of fun. I feel like it could be a lot of fun to build a Mistlands hut or something. Where you have like I did a little creative build with dev commands, and when Mistlands came out, of building like a wizard's tower. That was a lot of fun. That could be a lot of fun to like legitimately build that in survival and use the magic and everything. Mega Madness, how's it going? Gonna miss this series, by the way. Or hi, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it too, even though I'm the one like doing it. It's like, it's been a lot of fun. We made it through 50 episodes. I loved your all's suggestion to make a live stream only series for Valheim. This has been like amazing. Been a lot of fun. Clearly you guys like it, so like I said, I love the idea of, for the Ashlands playthrough, doing the concept of smaller episodes, but then filling in the gaps with live streams, so that you all can still join live and have that uncut experience if you want, and then just fully play out the game. Like I said, I want to build lots of fun houses. Lots of the concept builds you've been seeing on the channel, or like the endgame Plains Fortress that I just came out with. Those are just ideas I've had and things that I would love to try someday, like in survival, and the Ashland series could be the series for that, where we just kind of slowly grind away at a big Valheim world for a long time, and that's the rest of Valheim. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Love to have magic earlier in the game as well. Oh, that could be cool. Yeah, to a certain extent. That's very true. Like a little, I don't know how they could do that. Be interesting. Oh, look at the little chicken, just hatched. That's cool. The more updates, the content will become a mid-game thing, I guess. Yeah, true. By the time they get, still don't know the consensus on an ocean update, but yeah, by the time they get Ashlands out, and then especially Deep North and stuff, Mistlands will be more fairly mid-game. So if they still just laid one egg, it looks like the beach seeds are gone, so I think I'm gonna have to go grab them some more food. But I thought they ate. Here's some carrot seeds, so let me pick some of those. And we'll give them 6 of those. See what they do. Alright, don't run, don't DoorDash. There we go. Let's give you some more food, and you can go eat that. And I heard something knocking down trees, so I'd love to go see what's going on out here. What am I planning to do next in Valheim? I think next, like between now and Ashlands, I have some more builds planned, like with dev commands and stuff. I was kind of planning some mountain builds, and then we also have a mountain build for the mini build series, which I haven't got an episode out in quite a while. But for that, I was thinking like just a sweet little cozy mountain cabin for the mini build series. So I've been thinking of some designs for that. Because the goal for that series is to kind of build a really small, like as small as we can get it, but still usable house in every biome. Just to give you all some inspiration of like, and we're building them in survival, so I'm just grabbing the resources, and so I won't be like flying around and everything. It'll be easy to follow along with, and for those of you who want to, you know, gain some inspiration out of it, can build some cool stuff in survival and build some tiny houses and little communities and stuff, which could be kind of fun. Really like the wooden flooring around the smelters, by the way. Definitely stealing it from the builds. Oh, awesome. I mean, using it as an inspiration, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can use anything you'd like from my builds as inspiration. That's the point. Yeah, I won't make you sign a big contract. The conspiracy secrecy contract. Yeah, it's a fun way to just kind of clean it up and make it look cool, because I've put this little wood around, and then I've also done things where like I'll have like a little ore chute that kind of comes out, where I'll build like little siding to it so that the ore kind of comes out in a bucket. But yeah, it just makes it like, kind of spices it up a little more over just the stone floor. And this is by far my favorite smelter layout that I've done in Valheim for an endgame base. You know, having the two smelters here, having an area between them so you can get out to a back entrance there, and just the way they kind of fit in and they don't feel too big and bulky in this case, because I feel like smelters and the charcoal kiln have been some big things that have been really hard to integrate into builds. Like, very difficult, especially in a nice way, without like flattening a big area or... Oh no, we've got a troll. All right. Come here, buddy. Actually, we've got magic food. Let's use that. And let's use the frost. I don't know how he's gonna do against the frost, but... Oh, I think fire's gonna be better on the troll. Stole the siding bucket as well. Nice, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'll have that'll be like similar from build to build. And when I do duplicates of things, then I basically just know they work. I know they work well and I really like them, and I am perfectly okay doing them again, kind of a thing. Alright, well, magic might not be the best thing for a troll. I'm sure the skeletons actually would do a lot of damage on it because of the fact that it, because they do like the pierce damage with their swords and stuff. But I think pierce works better, because I can usually like 3-shot him if I parry him with the mace. Alright, let's get these two in one shot. 2 great ores. Oh no, only 1 great ore of 1 stone. There we go. I've really done everything I want to do in Valheim for Ashlands, for people who like to spend hours at a time building. There's really an endless amount. Yeah, exactly. That's what I love about building survival games, is that there is never like a distinctive end to them. You know, you can always take out all the bosses, there'll always be the speedrun concept. But I really like that you can just continue as long as you want, being creative and building and everything. And then having a couple of them to switch up. Like, I'm super happy that Enshrouded's coming out just to give me something else, and then it keeps it fun. Because I'll always like want to come back around to Valheim, but having a few will be able to fill in the gaps, be able to put more content out. And how's it going, Sarah? Welcome. Seriously, I found so much inspiration in your Valheim builds. Amazing work you're doing. Oh, thanks. Thanks, sheesh. I appreciate it. I mean, that's kind of my hope here, is to create a cozy environment for everyone, a fun environment, and inspire you with fun builds and survival things. You know, it's not your types of streams and videos where we're playing action-packed, suspenseful gameplay, although some of the Valheim episodes can get that way, but for the most part, I appreciate the more laid-back feel to the community here and everything. Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to do a little bit more on the interior of this this build as well. Because like I said, I'd love to also showcase every build that I've done in the Wilderheim series as like its own video, just like a little tour of the build, because we've done a fair amount, and for those of you who haven't followed the whole process, it could be fun to do like a start to end tour of each of the bigger builds. You know, I've got this one. I had that taller lake house with a pointy roof that I did. It was integrated into the village with a lox pen behind it. Those are kind of the 2 main ones I'm thinking, but I kind of wanted to deck this one out a little more, either starting now or between now and when I do a video like that. But that could be a lot of fun. Kind of brings it to a nice end. And I love the Wilderheim name. I was thinking it could still we could maybe call the Valheim community server Wilderheim as a tribute to it later on when I start that up for Ashlands. Like how much content Valheim is doing right now. Yeah. Yeah, Valheim's really popular, and I think it always kind of will be because of the fact that it was one of the first to really define its category in survival games. You know, there were some games out, you know, like The Forest or other things, but nowhere near the level of graphics and adventure and also building. You know, this was one of the first to actually have terrain manipulation and everything to this degree that it has, and obviously it only gets better from here. You know, we've got games like Enshrouded where you can just fully manipulate everything. But this was a big deal. This was like a huge deal that when I first started playing Valheim, being able to, you know, dig a moat around my base. I mean, that's one of the first things I did. One of the first things I think a lot of Valheim people do before they learn how to, like, make the terraforming look nice. I always did ugly terraforming for a while and then learned I was like, yeah, I kind of want it to look nice too, so I tried to figure out ways of, like, making a natural looking rock or defense or something. Just noticed black marble benches as a fence. Yeah, yeah! Yeah, that was a fun idea. I think my brother and I were building those back when I built those on the top here in one of the Wilderheim episodes. And our reason for that was to do something that was a little more low profile, to not feel quite as bulky, so you could still shoot over it really nice with a bow, but that still felt like something was there. So, you know, you can't just, like, walk onto them, or you could obviously jump and, like, you know, make it right onto here, and then you can be, like, on a little perch up here. I don't know, it's a fun idea, though. It was, it worked. And obviously you can sit in them, and they provide a comfort if you got other stuff near them, to kind of have, like, a little central area here. If I didn't have the stairs, you know, you could put a little bonfire with some chairs around it right over here, which could be kind of fun. Do I have a video for this build? It's awesome. This build has just been casually done throughout the Wilderheim series, which is the series we're streaming now for our live stream only series. But yeah, what I was just saying is I'm gonna do a video featuring each build as like a little tour. So be on the lookout for that soon. Since this is the last episode of Wilderheim, I'll be taking some of the big builds from it, and we'll just do like a nice little tour from beginning to end. I might spice them up a little bit and make them nice. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Looks awesome. Wish would not have thought of that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a fun way, because I feel like with the big castle walls, like if we just took a, let's see, where's my hammer? And let's go building stone. If we took like one of these, you know, and put like little castle walls along it, yeah, you can kind of shoot out of there, but it feels very cramped. You definitely can't shoot out of here, because that's just too tall, but especially when you're looking down from the top of a castle wall, it's very limiting. And so the benches still allow for that like spire feel of like, you know, across, up, over, down, you know, of the castle points or something, but it just allows it to be much lower profile. That's kind of the big reasoning for that one. Epic, looking forward to that. Want to build one like this. Oh, sweet, yeah. Yeah, I used some similar concepts of this one in the last endgame Plains Fortress video that I put out with sort of the lower level and things. I really like the layout. I just love that the forge room and the crafting rooms, just everything feels well put together, and there's so many variations you can do with this. I've got the first build that I did, kind of, the first time I came up with a similar design to this was in the Let's Play series, which was the first Valheim series I ever put out. You could dig back through some of the videos, and I've got a video of building a Plains castle where I used the concept similar to this, and it was a bit bigger, but that's when I kind of discovered, like, oh, I love the size of this, I love the integration, the way it fits everything, and so I've kind of been using that layout for a lot of my endgame bases ever since, because it just works. And then I've kind of changed things around, you know. I discovered how to build a nice pointy roof. I was like, oh, I'll build a pointy roof and a tall magic building over it, or other things that'll just kind of switch up between each one. Kind of use all the skills that I've learned in one build, kind of a thing. I always have fun doing that, figuring out how they all integrate together, and then each of these could obviously be like their own mini build or something, which is a lot of fun too. But yeah, it's definitely it's definitely crazy to think that we've come 50 episodes of this. And it was definitely a little less uncut than maybe I would have liked. That's something I have gotten some feedback of for the Ashlands playthrough that I'd love to do more of, is just like more episodes, but just shorter and stuff, and they could just linger out for a long time, but have more of the gameplay, more of the collecting resources and the building involved as part of the episodes, which could be a lot of fun. The iron wall around the refiner does not break. Yeah, so black marble and iron are two things that at least I've found. I don't know if there's, I think there's other things that that don't break with the little ether spews whenever it's refining. But yeah, the slimmest way I found is with this iron cage, and you can you know, enclose it, put the iron door or whatever on there, and that's the that's what I've come up with for now. I think the better place to put this would have been probably back by the chicken coops and figured out a better farm layout and things for this particular build. But yeah, they stopped that from flying all over and wrecking the build and the base and everything. So black marble and iron are the two that I found, or at least that are my favorites to stop the damage there, because I guess the iron is immune to it, which is cool. And kind of just cage it in, because it felt really, really bulky to build a massive like black marble enclosure for that. It feels a little more manageable. A little more manageable as just the iron. So yeah, before I'd put, like, I think the first time we placed that down, my brother had placed it like all the way on the islands over there, because we're like, yeah, don't put it near the base. And then it created kind of an inconvenience being so far away, but I think it worked out. So yeah, I think the next big video will either be, it'll either be streaming on Saturday with Kongveal for Return to Moria, for another one of those episodes, or it'll be another single player episode if I can squeeze one of those out between now and Saturday. My schedule got a little increased for a little bit, but we'll have to get that out, because that's just a fun one to kind of fill between now and Ashlands and everything. I wouldn't say it's my favorite game. It definitely doesn't top Valheim or Enshrouded for me, but I'd recommend it for those of you who want something fun to do, and are Lord of the Rings fans especially. It's more for nostalgia than anything. I really, really liked it. Never thought of using the iron walls. Yeah. It's definitely something that I discovered that I really liked, that it wasn't so bulky. I think I'd seen, I can't remember who it was. I think I'd seen someone else do it, and or maybe I was just testing a whole bunch. I know a bunch of people know about it, but yeah, I was like, I don't like how bulky the black marble is, but such cool designs, great ideas. Yeah, I appreciate it. We'll strive to keep creating interesting builds in Valheim, that's for sure. Yeah, got lots of fun plans. But I do think that an Ashlands series would be fun. It was actually a hard debate of whether or not I wanted to do another series, so to speak, and I think for the Ashlands series, rather than like calling it an Ashlands series or ending it when we like reach the Ashlands biome, it'll just kind of like be the like official Valheim series, you know. I'll just call it like Valheim episode 1 kind of a thing, because we had the Let's Play and now we've had the Wilderheim, and I think to have a series that's just Valheim, of like, we're just gonna go through everything, tame all the animals, play it all out, kind of more uncut full series. And if we have to pause the series every now and then and like wait for another update, I'll do that. I've also seen that there's some mods that have come out that can regenerate portions of the terrain on the map. So, you know, a big thing I did with this seed was really careful not to explore certain areas, because I was waiting for Mistlands to come out, and then as well as Ashlands and everything. But I think there's some mods that have come out between when I started playing Valheim and now, where you can take the mod and like type in commands, and if you have like a workbench surrounded, you know, if you surround your build by workbenches to make sure that it's all in the bubble of the workbench, I think you can type in certain commands that will reset the biome. So if you've already explored it, it will revert, like it'll reset it to the newest update. And that's something that I want to give a try, because if those mods actually work and they do a good job, then that means we could finally like start a world and keep it through all the updates, because I feel like up until now there's been so many updates coming out so fast for Valheim that affect like areas that have been explored, you know, like the Hilder's Quest update or the Mistlands update, Ashlands update. Once all those are out, a lot of the terrain will be more finalized, so we won't have to worry quite as much about big terrain updates. It'll be more like little quality of life things. So I'm kind of excited about that, and that's what kind of motivated me to do another Ashlands playthrough and kind of create it more uncut and a lot of fun. I'm gonna relight these fires. I don't think I have. Oh, I do have some wood in my inventory. I set these to use the same chimney so we could have like a little bit of a fire bonus up here. But I don't know, what should I do with this room? Should I make this room like a little cozy couch hangout room? I like that it's high up and you can look out the windows and stuff, but it feels... I wasn't really sure what to do with it. I guess I don't have like... Well, I kind of do have the official dining room down there. Ooh, this could be the... This could be the Hilder's Quest, like, dressing room with the spinning wheel and everything else. That's what I might turn it into before I do the tour of this build. Oh, that would be actually a good thing. That's what I did in my endgame plains base. I was like, oh yeah, I could put that in here. So, hope they add new farm animals like cows or goats. That way we can get new foods. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Because I think there's a big enjoyment between a lot of people, not just myself. I know a lot of people who are perfectly happy to get a survival game just to sit around and farm. And I think having more crops, and the Vikings certainly had, you know, cows and goats and livestock and other things, or they'd steal it, or all the things Vikings did, but but it could be really cool to actually have some more options there. It'd be fun. Yeah, have cows and stuff, yeah. Or just better animal updates in general. Like, I've always wished, you know, even if they didn't do a ocean update, if they did a ship update where you could transport your animals much easier. So, like, you know, your animals could kind of come near a boat and then snap to a, you know, you could select them to, like, snap to a little area on the boat. So, like, you could have 2 locks, snap points or something, to where your animals could, like, actually ride on a boat with you and just be a lot easier to transport them. And it could be cool if there were more animals that we could use to our advantage aside from just the locks and the wolf. Because, you know, I like riding the locks, but it could be cool if we had horses or, I don't know, even like tameable bears. It's not really Valheim authentic, I guess, but it'd be kind of cool. I'm really stoked that they added chickens, you know, adding some smaller livestock like that to actually feel like we can protect them and, you know, create a chicken coop and have both eggs and chickens. I really liked the game mechanic of that. That was a very nice update. Yeah, I kind of gotta deck out this room a little bit more. I feel like we could, yeah. I always like these little pointy roof interiors because I could line these with personal chests or put like lighting on them. That's what I did with the endgame plains base. I put a bunch of Surtling trophies and potions and stuff like lining these little walls as like this passive lighting when you walk into the top level of the magic room. I think it looked kind of cool with the high ceiling and everything. So I kind of want to, I don't know, kind of want to mess with some of that. But overall, I think the build layout for this one was a fun one. I really liked it. So yeah, I think we've gone over a bit of like plans for the future, which was kind of what I wanted for this episode. want it to be more of a talking, laid-back episode, since we had kind of done a lot of the stuff in Valheim. I mean, I was excited to check out some of the magic and some other things. But yeah, mostly just a nice goodbye to the series as a episode 50, a nice big round number that we can sum it up with. And I'm super happy to see some new people in the chat today. That's awesome. I always try to stream at different times periodically to allow all of you to have a time to join depending on where you're at in the world, so so that's always fun. I'm shocked the bears were not in the game. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll have to put them... They're probably saving lots of stuff when it comes to game mechanics for Ashlands and Deep North. I mean, those are going to be some massive biomes. They really are, so they probably can't give us everything too soon. For as pixelated as Valheim might be, the weather effects, lightning, and sandbox, just phenomenal. Yeah, I would agree. I would really agree. That's something that caught my eye with the game, was the art form, because it's a very, very unique way of stylized graphics. You know, yeah, it's a bunch of little squares when you look at it up close for all the textures. But I really like that. I really like that style. Like, it's realistic enough to create just this cozy artistic feel, and not feel like, you know, anime or something. And I really like that about it, that's for sure. I think that's something I'm looking forward to with Enshrouded as well, is kind of that slight artistic style to the environment, but still being really real and nice lighting and everything else. And then it's crazy, with Unreal Engine 5 now, there's some new games that are on the agenda that are in the works and coming out and everything, with crazy environment creation. With the new technology with Lumen and Nanite and everything for graphics rendering, we're gonna be seeing some crazy stuff soon. I feel like the survival game genre era has just begun, with all the possibilities that we'll have access to soon. But yeah, I've definitely enjoyed this. It was awesome chatting with you all, and we can continue chatting anytime, either in the YouTube community section, or you can join my Discord through the link in the description. And yeah, be able to keep you guys updated in those places, and we can keep it all going. But this is a lot of fun. I'm super happy with how the series went. It was awesome. Thank you all for suggesting a live stream only series. I had a lot of fun with this. I didn't even do much live streaming Valheim before this, so this was kind of the incentive for that. I streamed a little bit of Minecraft when I first started the channel. Did like 2 streams or something before I switched to Valheim. But yeah, it's been a really great time. Really great time. Yeah, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, thank you all for joining so much. Be sure to subscribe. As I said, I also released my Patreon and channel memberships if you're interested in supporting the channel anymore, or unlocking some of these build world files or anything. How's it going, Tatiana? Welcome and goodbye. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, heck yeah. Everyone have a great rest of your day or evening, wherever you're from, and I will see you all next time. Cheers.